Thanks for coming back and seeing me today. We're going to finish our story for the Lord to hear. We will be reading chapter 2, To Give My Best. So make sure that you are turned to page 105. Before we begin, I want to remind you, when you see a punctuation mark, make sure that you pause. If you see dialogue marks, change up your voice so that we can tell that a character is speaking, okay? Remember to pause the video so that you can echo read back to me. Now, when we left off, our main character, Corey, is really nervous about playing a piano solo at church. And he's sitting down to practice, and his mom comes over to him, and she realizes that something's wrong. He seems a little bit upset, and he tells her how he's nervous and he doesn't really want to play anymore. And at the very end of chapter 1, Mom says that she's going to get something and she'll be right back. So today we're going to find out what she got and how that's going to help Corey. All right, let's go ahead and get started. To give my best. Mom came back with a card in her hand. Do you remember this? She asked. She handed the card to Corey. Corey laughed. Did I draw this? Pause. Mom smiled. When you were only 3, she said, you gave it to me for Mother's Day. What is this a picture of? It just looks like a bunch of scribbles. Pause. You said it was a picture of me working in my garden, said Mom. She laughed with him this time. Corey put the card up on the piano. It's a really bad drawing, he said. You kept it all this time? Pause. All this time, said Mom. It was very special to me because you made it for me. Corey was quiet for a moment. What does all this have to do with my song? Then Mom said, are you playing your song for the people at church or for the Lord? Pause. Corey thought hard. Well, for the Lord, he said at last. Then the Lord will look at your song the way I look at this card, said Mom. I look at it and think about a boy that I love. I think about a boy who wanted to give me something he had made just for me. Mom smiled. Pause. But if I make a mistake, other people besides God will hear, said Corey. They might, said Mom. You should practice well and try very hard not to make a mistake. But even if you do, God will still be pleased. Pause. Corey sat up taller on the bench. God sees into your heart, Mom said. He sees the best that you are giving him with your heart. Pause. Mom patted Corey on the arm and stood up. I'd better let you practice a little more, she said. She went to put the card away. Pause. Corey turned back to his music. He looked at the words. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. All thy works shall praise thy name in earth and sky and sea. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in 3 persons, blessed Trinity. Then he began to play the song, just for the Lord to hear. Pause. Now that you are finished with reading through that, I just want to talk to you a little bit about doing all things to the glory of God. I know that in my class, that's something that we say a lot. We do all things unto the Lord. Even the smallest tasks we can honor the Lord by doing with a joyful and happy heart and by always doing our best. Now that you are finished, you can go ahead and work on your work text. Good job today, guys.